Hi there, I'm Dr. Rolanda Fabien, wife, mom, educator, veteran, wellness enthusiast, and I'm also the proud founder of Bright Idea Consulting. I'm passionate about helping you thrive, prioritizing your well-being, achieving your breakthroughs, and unlocking your personal potential. Here, we dive into practical tips, inspiring conversations, and transformative strategies to help you navigate life's challenges with confidence and grace. Whether you're looking to strengthen your relationships, practice better self-care, or find balance amidst the chaos, you are in the right place. So if you're ready to grow and create the life you always dreamed about, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Now let's dive into today's episode and start building your brighter tomorrow today.
Hi there, Queens. It is Dr. Rolanda, and I'm coming back with another episode of Dr. Rolanda's Bright Ideas. But before I dive into anything, let me say this. If you are new to the channel, I want to give you a very warm and hearty welcome. If you're returning to the channel, I want to give you a very warm and hearty welcome back. Either way, I hope that you find this information helpful. I hope that you will like it. I hope you will subscribe for new information so I can know that I'm on point talking about the things that you want to hear about. And I hope that you will share it, because sharing is caring. If there's someone else who needs this information, go ahead and share it with them and bless somebody. Okay, so today what we're going to be talking about is all the reasons why we can't do the things that we want to do. And before I dive into it, let me give you a little bit of background. So if you don't know, I'm a person who believes very adamantly that we are queens and we wear lots and lots and lots of crowns. But the problem is putting on all your crowns at once and not taking care of yourself, you will find that you will burn out. I know from personal experience that that is what happens when you don't take care of yourself. And we exist on four pillars of what I like to call four pillars of wellness. You have to take care of yourself physically, you have to take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. When you are lacking in any one of those areas, the ball will fall, the bottom will drop out. I mean, you're going to give out. So what I try to do is give you messages of encouragement and strategies for taking care of yourself on all these domains so that you can be the best person you can be to yourself first, and all the people who rely on you or who need you, who care about you, and who love you. Okay? All right, having said that, oftentimes when we're giving to everybody else, what happens is what we want ends up taking a back seat to everything else. And that's not healthy either, because when you neglect yourself, you don't have anything left to give to anybody else, right? And so I had to take account. I had to be accountable to myself and say, I'm not happy. I'm not living the life that I want to live. There's some things that are missing. There's more that I feel like I need to give. And this is my way of doing that. But it wasn't easy getting to this point. I had to change a lot about what was going on in my mind. I also had to do what I'm about to share with you today, which is remove all the excuses. We are embarking on this new time in our lives. And during this time, we have to be honest with ourselves and we have to be mindful of ourselves. So let me just go ahead and get into the message, and it'll all start making sense to you. So let me start with this. How many times have you had a thought, a really big, great, brilliant idea, and you were like, oh my God, I won't forget. I'll write it down as soon as I'm done cooking dinner, or as soon as I'm done cleaning this up or folding these clothes or finish this work, or as soon as I send this email or finish this phone call, I'm going to write it down. And then as soon as you're done, you already know what I'm about to say. You forgot. You forgot what it was, that brilliant idea that you were like, I cannot wait, I'm going to write it down. Sis, don't let that happen to you again. A lot of times those brilliant ideas are like inspired thought that you really need to be mindful of. For the longest time, I had been saying I was going to switch career paths and go in a different direction. This actually doing these videos is a part of what I was saying I was going to do. But I was terrified. I didn't have any of the equipment. I had all the reasons in the world why it wasn't going to work and I shouldn't do it. And I really just had to stop all that noise and just do it for the sake of my own mental health and well-being, right? If it's something that's on my mind that I needed to do, I needed to do it. If I had $1 for every time I had a thought like that, a thought of, let me write that down, that's brilliant, or let me go ahead and do that, I would be rich, y'all. I would be rich already. So I want to encourage you not to make the mistake that I did. Don't put it off. Don't wait to write it down. Keep a little pencil or notebook, or even keep your cell phone. You can jot things down in your cell phone. Google Note if you have that, or I'm sure Apple users have some other type of thing. Write it down. Type it into your phone so that you won't forget it. Do it in the moment so that it won't leave you. And let me tell you why writing it down is so important. There's a scripture in the Bible. You can find it in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. And that scripture says, write the vision down and make it plain. The reason you need to write your vision down and make it plain is so that it can come to pass. When people know what it is that you're trying to do, when you know what it is you're trying to do and where you're going, you will find that the right people and the right opportunities will come to you. But if you don't know because you haven't gotten clear about it, it's going to be difficult for you to accomplish that big, hairy, audacious goal, the one that was a brilliant brainstorm, the one that you should have written down and you forgot. So write the vision down. Write it down, whatever it is. And I'm going to give you an example from my own life. I was divorced from my first husband. When I got ready to marry again, I knew what I wanted in a partner. I knew. I wrote it all down. I actually just put it on paper. It was the weirdest thing to do for me at the time. I hear people doing this all the time, but I didn't know, about anything about that. I just felt like I wanted to make this person into a reality. So I put it all on paper. I put that I wanted him to have been married just like me, because I wanted him to be someone who understands and wanted to be married again, because I wanted him to understand the sanctity, the high regard and respect of marriage. I also wanted him to have had children, because I don't mind, I love children, but I didn't want any more children at that time. I was a little older, had the children I wanted to have and didn't want to have any more. So I wanted him to not want any more children. I wanted him to have had all his children. And I thought, well, we could blend our family. How beautiful is that? I wanted him to already be settled in his career. I wanted him to understand how to love and respect a woman. Y'all, I even put on the paper that I wanted him to have dimples, because I think dimples are just the cutest thing. I really do. And I took that paper and I showed someone what I wrote, and I remember the reaction that I got. It was like, you're never going to find this person. You're never going to meet someone with all these qualities. I didn't think I was asking for much. I mean, it was just a little paragraph, but apparently that was too much to that person. But even though I felt a little pang of discouragement, I didn't give up on the vision that I had for the person that I wanted to have in my life. I kept it, and I went on about living my life, and just believed that eventually this person and I are going to find each other. What I am looking for is also looking for me. That's what I thought, and that's what I stayed with. And so, lo and behold, a few years later, I meet him. I meet the person on that paper, even down to the dimples, right? I couldn't believe it. It was like meeting somebody that I already knew, if you can, imagine that. And we clicked. I mean, from the day that we met, we saw each other all the time, and we ended up eventually getting married. We don't have any children of our own together. We decided we did not want children, but we are parents to 5 children, his 3, my 2. We value our marriage. We value our relationship. And I am living today in this space with this partner because I wrote the vision down, right? And I knew exactly what I was looking for. And when I saw it, I knew it.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed the show and found something inspiring to take with you on your wellness journey. If you're ready to dive deeper and kickstart your journey into well-being, visit mvp.brightideaco.com/free flourish. Take our free training to get you started. And don't forget to check out our store at brightideaco.store, where you'll find a curated list of tools and resources to support your personal growth in your journey. You'll find the links to these in the description and the show notes below. But before you go, be sure to hit subscribe and also tap that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we release new episodes. Well, I can't wait to see you next time. Until then, take care of yourself and keep shining bright.